Hi, welcome to Natural Aesthetics. This is the fourth day of my home training split, shoulders and arms, and I started off the session with a protocol called GVT, or German Volume Training, which is 10 sets of 10 on a compound movement. So I started off with standing dumbbell shoulder press, 3 warm-up sets and 10 sets of 10 at 20 kilos. That was about right for me. By the last 3 sets or so, I was struggling to get that 10 rep out. So you really want to pick a weight where you could do perhaps 17 to 20 reps on that first set, a max set, and that will then enable you to do the full 10 sets of 10. Don't start too heavy. It's a common mistake when doing high volume work. The weights are too heavy at the start and you're just going to burn out before you reach those 10 sets. I then move on to upright rows, which can be a little bit fiddly for some people, can cause shoulder discomfort. It really depends on the grip you're using, the apparatus you're using, whether it be bar or dumbbell. Generally, dumbbell can be a little bit more comfortable because you can be more flexible with the grip. You can rotate it in positions that a bar won't allow you to do that. So I did 3 working sets on that, working up to about 18 kilos. The range of motion isn't that high, only coming up to about 90 degrees. It just feels comfortable for me to do that. I don't feel any shoulder pain. Again, like I said, it's really up to how your body deals with that movement. The reason for going a little bit heavier as well was that you can move on and then do side raises with a lighter load, which is more of an isolation exercise, doesn't hit the traps as hard as the upright rows. So those 2 exercises work quite nicely in conjunction with each other. You can kind of play around with the 2. Both hit the side delts really, really hard. So again, the same technique on that. I use very strict form. When that fails, I start moving on to a slightly looser style of form from the inside of the groin, just to increase the intensity of the set past the point of failure that I would stop at by only doing a strict range of motion. I then do some arm training, 2 warm-up sets, followed by 3 working sets, performing this in superset fashion. So the first exercise is a laying extension, using the ball to kind of prop my torso up. I think the most important thing about this exercise is the elbow position and the range of motion. So you can see here that I'm very slightly rotating the dumbbell outwards as I bring the dumbbell down. This allows me to increase the range of motion. If I were to keep the dumbbell straight, the dumbbell would hit the shoulder before I was able to achieve full range of motion. So it's something to bear in mind. You'll get a much better tricep burn from doing that. An extra couple of inches of movement makes all the difference. Then move on to palms up curl, straight after the extensions, just to finish full lockout at the bottom. What I do on these, I squeeze my triceps at the bottom, and this then forces the elbow to completely lock out. So you're stretching the bicep as much as possible, which really helps to increase the intensity of this exercise. That being said, as I've said before, partials also work very well. It's about using different methods of training in conjunction with other methods to kind of get the best out of a particular exercise and a particular style of training that you're wanting to do. So just finishing up there, showcasing the food that I had straight after the session. Fantastic home-cooked, healthy food, Thai style, a nice broth with some mackerel pate and vegetables. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more natural bodybuilding videos, lifetime natural bodybuilding videos. Email naturalaesthetic@outlook.com for any info on online training at very affordable prices. And if you have any questions regarding training or diet, then just leave a comment in the comment section below. Stay strong.